It's amazing how Jesus has such a big plan for this world and restoring it, and then he just uses people like us who are just average people to accomplish that. And he could do it himself. He could show love however he wanted to. He could save people completely apart from us. And he says, but I want to choose to use you.
Right.
And
huge honor.
And it's a humbling thing.
Yeah.
Like, it's awesome.
This story about Jesus has traveled the globe, and when it gets told, lives are changed. There might not, rarely everyone in the room, but there are lives that are changed, families that are changed, villages that are changed. And I think standing in front of those kids and getting ready to present this story, this news about Jesus, is an overwhelming feeling.
This trip will 100% take the focus off yourself and put it on somebody else. So naturally, you stop worrying about you. You stop being so selfish. You stop thinking, what's God doing for me? What am I gonna get from this? And you really start thinking, how am I gonna invest? And how's God gonna use me instead of what am I gonna get from this?
I just kept thinking, I'm gonna say the wrong thing. Like, something's gonna happen. I'm gonna end up oh no, that's not what I should have said. I should have said this. But every time, I was about to go and talk to Neil or talk to Raiden or talk to Dylan, God helped me, and he never ceased to fill my mouth with words, and just words that I could watch affect them. And I don't know. I'm saying it a lot, but it's just absolutely incredible.
Those kids are such a blessing. Just the tiny little gifts that you get back from them, the changes in their behavior, the changes in their face is amazing.
You go there, and honestly, what I was aware of the whole time is just how incapable I was of showing these people Jesus without the Holy Spirit. And something that I just learned, and it's something I learned over and over again, is that God uses really weak people to do really incredible things.
The nature you see, the glaciers and the mountains, the handiwork of God is great. You get to the campground, it's a beautiful setting, and the opportunity to see the kids in their worship time, and to think that, you really do not know what the impact is going to be over the next year or the next 100 years. You just don't know, and you just pray that God will use part of this.
Going somewhere that's however 8 hours away and seeing God be there just as much as he is here, and it's just so it really just opens up your perspective so much to how big God is and how great he is and where he's working.
I feel like we had to go all the way to Alaska in order to meet 30 other people from our church, which is kind of funny, I was coming back, I feel like I've come back home to family.
We got to know people and got to see their hearts and their excitement for serving along within the whole group. It was hard work, but we all just buckled up and did it, and God got the glory.
Alaska's experience last year was absolutely incredible. Touched my heart. The kids there, we go to be a blessing, but I think it blessed me more.
When we first arrived in Port Ellsworth, there was a chaplain who was teaching at a Sunday service there, and he was teaching the story of Jesus feeding the 5,000. And as I thought about that story really all week, I thought about that as a picture of what God was doing with us. How what we brought was pretty unimpressive, really. But yet, Jesus was breaking us up, blessing us, and we were being distributed to bring blessing to these campers, to the staff, and hopefully back to the villages, and even beyond that, maybe changing generations with the message of who Jesus is, what he has done, and what he's doing in the world today.